It was brutal and often ugly, but when it was over, these guys were awful happy, despite losing the turnover battle, despite 90 yards in penalties, and despite being 2 of 13. That's a horrible 15% on third down. Those are not winning numbers, but there were plenty of bright spots. We'll start our 4 takeaways with the difference. Brian Johnson was magic. The new Saints kicker got 2 field goal shots, including the 33-yard game winner. He hit them both. I know NFL kickers are supposed to hit 33-yarders, but this was in the rain, in a hostile environment, in his first NFL game ever. And Johnson was ice water. The game winner was perfect. By contrast, Seattle kicker Jason Myers missed twice, and he is absolutely used to the conditions in Seattle. And you know, I was thinking, where do I know Brian Johnson? Channeling my days at Record Bar in the Plaza. Oh yeah, Brian Johnson is the lead singer for AC/DC. Now, just to clarify, this is not the guy who kicked for the Saints in Seattle. This Brian Johnson is 74 years old and in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This Brian Johnson is 22 and suddenly an unexpected hero in New Orleans. And with the news Tuesday that Will Lutz will not kick for the Saints again this season, the Magic Johnson show rolls on. At number 3, the one negative, let's get it out of the way. Other than Alvin Kamara, the Saints' offensive weapons were not good. Jameis Winston targeted Kamara 11 times. Kamara caught 10 of those 11 targets. That's 91%. Winston targeted everybody else 21 times total, completed 9. That's 43%. On back-to-back plays, Kevin White and Kenny Stills didn't catch very catchable balls, and Adam Troutman's fumble nearly cost the Saints big time. Somebody needs to make a play besides Alvin Kamara. Nobody did that Monday night. Jameis Winston's numbers actually should have been better. He had 0 turnovers, and he ran for a first down 4 times. Now, Taysom Hill and Deontay Harris were both having solid seasons until they got hurt in Washington. They are very missed right now, and so, of course, is that guy. But Monday night was a painful reminder. If the Saints are going to make a playoff run, somebody else has to carry at least some of the load. At number 2, certainly we mentioned Kamara. He was a one-man show. This is just the second game of Alvin Kamara's career that he had 30 touches. The other was an overtime win in Atlanta in 2018. He had 31 touches in that one. Yes, the Saints won both of these games. Now, back in 2018, Kamara got the ball 19 times a game. His rookie year, he was splitting time with Mark Ingram. In 19 and 20, his touches were roughly 18 a game. This year, because the Saints don't have a great second option, at least not yet, he's getting the ball more than 23 times a game. That is probably too many. And then again, he is the best option on the field on every single play. But in touches per game, he is now second in the NFL. And of the 4 guys on this list, these 2 have already missed time due to injuries. This pace has got to come down if you're going to keep Alvin Kamara healthy, or you're in real trouble offensively if he gets hurt. And at number 1, let's take a minute to appreciate Demario Davis. This might have been the single most dominating one-game performance ever for a Saints linebacker. At 32 years old, you're not supposed to keep getting better. In 2019, he was a first-team All-Pro, meaning he was the best at his position in the NFL. Last year, he was a second-team All-Pro, and this year he's been better than either of those 2 seasons. Monday night, Demario Davis had 10 tackles, 2 sacks, a pass defensed, 4 tackles for loss, and 3 quarterback hits. That's an insane stat line. I do want to mention Marcus Davenport made a huge difference in the pass rush that produced 5 sacks, but Demario Davis is the heart and soul and brains of a defense that is now 3rd in the NFL in points allowed. If the offense can find another weapon or 2, not named Kamara, this number right here gives the Saints a chance to make a run. And that is my number 1 takeaway from the wet and fun win in Seattle.